lineup na ginagawa nila na to. On the side naman ng Blacklist International, I think they're set kasi this is the certain setup na lagi natin nakikita sa kanila. It's Aqua on that Sicilion. We're going to see probably a Popol and Koopa off lane from Dexstar. Or it could be Sicilion to the off lane as well. So tingnan natin kung paano nila yung setup. Pero ang weird, no? Parang na-psycho din tayo sa na-psycho din tayo sa line
ng din ako Sa totoo lang this is going to be one for the books here. Game 3 mga kaibigan, Nexplay solid. Laban sa Blacklist International. We had some pretty long games, my friend. Ito na ba yun? Ito na ba?
Ito na talaga yun.
Ito na ba ang talagang pangmatagalan game? Kasi madami din silang wave clear dito sa totoo lang. Talagang feeling ko pang long games talaga yung dalawang team.
Wala, Renejay talaga yung gagamit ng Cho eh.
Kumbaga, Renejay Cho got
kumbaga, let's say it could be an orthodox dito for the side of NXP solid. Pero kasi, they're not really known to, alam mo yun, parang join yung circle ng mga taong gumagamit ng tank Cho. Kasi meron mga silang kill crit na pinipik eh. So, NXP Solid, they're sticking with their comfort picks. And you know what? That is really good for their side. Kasi sa totoo lang, as long as you're comfortable and you're playing at the full potential,
that's better
mas
sometimes.
Okay na rin yun. But still, Blacklist International dito, I think they're really set on just getting this early game. I mean, the carry right now, yes, it's not picked as much. Pero kasi there's this certain trend kasi ngayon sa mga side ng Blacklist International na for the funnels, you really have to go for those heroes na pabilog yung damage output.
That's true.
Hindi siya linear, hindi siya single target. So, carry might take them down one by one. And pagdating dun sa mga later parts of the game, they can actually shred a lot of she can actually shred a lot of the damage output na nanggagaling dito sa side ng Blacklist International. But then again, how and in what way is that going to be possible for the side of NXP Solid?
That's true.
Yun yung sasagutin nila dito. Blacklist International, to be honest, it really just boils down onto playing that certain simple setup na ginagawa nila kanina. Just get the pick-offs, let full clip shine, and dun sila mananalo.
Will that happen here? Most likely. Kasi it's you know what? It's a lane. We've seen full clip na kahit Eagles, nababagaan niya yung link. Like, I think that happened kanina din where hindi naman dapat siya sobrang lumamang against with the 1v1 matchup, especially against a Lancelot. Especially yung may hawak pa ng Lancelot na yon is si H2O. Diba? So, pero he was able to make it work. And especially against a carry, it will be easier for full clip. Sa totoo lang, sa laban na to. Kasi there's a reason kung bakit hindi din masyadong pick ang mga marksman. Actually, narinig ko, pumapalak pa yung mga marksman nun.
So, eto may fun fact tayo dito ngayon, Rockheart. 96 kills na si H2O sa buong MPL Season 6. Kailangan niya na lang ng 4 na kill para makasama siya sa 100 kill club. Sino yung mga nasa 100 kill club? Si Drix tsaka si Carl. Si Drix ng BSB, si Carl ng Bren, tapos ang susunod doon si H2O. Si Full Clip naman needs 12 kills to reach the 100 club, the 100 kills club. So, a lot of things are really happening.
And we're only halfway through the league. Sino kaya mauna makatuhan? Kaya gusto ko malaman.
So, yun yung mangyayari.
malupit. So, sa ngayon, again, chill lang tayo muna mga kaibigan as we are in a bit of a technical pause. Pero, we will be coming back soon pag tayo ay ready na and nag-iinit na ang ating mga teams for sure.
And we're trying to make them play in the best condition possible.
That's true. Especially in terms of diba, yung network latency, dapat lowest ping lagi, mga ganun, diba?
And use this time to strategize. Yung pause na yan, tingnan mo, mag-usap lang talaga sila. Parang sinasabi lang nila MB. Ganito gagawin mo, pre, pasa mo yung bola agad kay Renejay. Pasa mo yung bola kay H2O. H2O, never hesitate. Never ever hesitate on the jump shot.
Yes.
Ayun, nag-usap-usap na sila dito. And look at Chester dito. Kahit sobrang baba ng buhay nila, they will still go for that steal on that bear.
Alright. And they actually are going to have... I'm surprised na wala masyadong invade na gaganap ngayon. Simula kanina, pansin mo. Talagang both of these teams have such high respect for the security. Yung security guard. Talagang ayaw nilang lumagpas security guard masyado. I'm surprised by hindi naman sobrang wala Sinabi ko lang there's like less amounts of invades that are happening recently in this matchup. And goes to show yung amount of, yung pagkakabasa nila sa kalaban nila is both of these teams are starting to work towards mid to late game na lang.
Yeah.
Wala nang masyadong greedy for the early game.
Alam mo yun, kumbaga, kasi, yung setup din kasi na NXP Solid dito, they can't really go in for game number 3 dun sa may area na yon for the blue buff. So right now, nahuli nila si Eson and this might be the first blood of the game. Tignan natin, MB is actually there. Flicker and catches Eson. Aqua as well. Pero tignan natin dito kung paano aalis si MB. The ultimate coming out from Aqua talagang pinofocus si MB. One more hit. That could be it. Full clip dito with the execute cleanup crew. Pumasok na lang siya. Nabunggo siya ni Yawi dito. Tempest of Blades. It's there. At mapupoke niya pa ng isang best Chester. That is going to be your trade para dito.
Akala ko takas na yun Actually, it looked like it was going to be an escape and full clip was going to be necessary to clean that up. Sabi kasi kanina MB siguro, ganito mag first blood, tas ang problema na counterplay lang. Pero again, it looks really good so far for both of these teams. I would say na yung Turtle is going to be the next, I think all into dapat for Blacklist. They need this Turtle either on... Oh my gosh.
And they have the,
they have
the
so
priority. They have the priority kasi may retry sila
They have the better early game as well.
Walang retry dito si H2O. Unlike dun sa mga former games, yung previous games na meron sila dito sa series na to. But let's talk about that later as Yawi is just tanking up everything. Tingnan natin kung sino nga ba makakuha neto. Will the retribution count? Yes, it will. Ultimate dito. Flowing blood. Kailan papasok? Hindi nga ipipilit. And that is going to be a win for the side of Blacklist International.
Ayaw talaga. And to be honest, you hit it on the dot there. Yung power ng Blacklist on the early game is going to be on full clips retry, which is hindi naman basta-basta. Alam mo yung pag naka-purify si carry, it's not something you can use right away in battle, especially when taking the big objectives. So, ang plan nila dito for NXT Solid to get objectives, they need to zone out. They need to win a team fight muna para mas konti yung magiging aagaw.
Napaka-importante ng pick-off.
Pick-off para
dito
sa
for the
NXT.
side of NXT Solid. Pero, ngayon kasi, kung titignan nyo yung lineup nila, since wala silang retribution, they have no priority whatsoever doon sa may mga turtle, doon sa Lord as of now. Maybe later if they win fights, pero kasi retribution isn't really everything. Kumbaga, it just sets you up para doon sa mga certain fights na mangyayari pa sa mga susunod na, sabihin natin, sa mga susunod na oras ng game na to. Right now, 5 minutes into the game pa lang tayo. We only had our first turtle take dito for the side of Blacklist International. NXP Solid, they're really taking their time. Kumbaga kanina, aggressive talaga sila to take the fights dahil naka-lance. Ngayon naman, since nakakarry sila, pacing lang. Hindi pwedeng masyadong action.
Hindi pwede. They need to slow down as much as possible. Pero looks like Blacklist naman gusto namang dumire-diretso sa labanan. With full clip getting another kill there. Orange and turtle buff on this Ling is just so good.
Pero doon sa may baba, nakikita mo naman dito, nakaalis na si Edward agad-agad. And that is going to be the certain advantages of winning or having a better hero para doon sa isang side lane mo. Kumbaga, nagkakaroon siya ng priority din doon para i-take down yung turret. And right now, NXP Solid, may access na yung Blacklist International dito doon sa may purple buff area nila.
That's right. And the buff's gonna be important, but ito ang mas importante. Itong turtle buff na to, pasok Chester into that raging sandstorm, not gonna be hitting anyone. Ang away ngayon is on! The turtle secured once more by full clip at ito na ang big team fight. Masakit sa likod si Aqua. And si Eso naman hindi na kayang tiisin ang bawas din ng NXP dito. Lalaban at forward si Yawi. Disengage muna. For the meantime, it's a 1-for-1. Turtle on the side of Blacklist.
Okay, good yung ginawa ng Blacklist International doon. Alam nila may priority sila kaya pinilit nila yung pag-take ng turtle na yon. Ang ginawang tama doon ng side ng NXP Solid is they take down full clip agad. So, ibig sabihin yung turtle buff, naglaho lang.
Tama.
So, hindi rin na-utilize yun totally.
So, deny kumbaga.
Deny. It was denied. Nakuha yung gold pero denied pa rin.
Exactly. And top lane naman, makuha ng NXT Solid ang Torre. Pero lang laban, titignan natin kung sila pa rin ang mga kuha. Pasok naman si Chester.
Si Chester dito, siya ang naipit sa may gitna. Yawi dito, will he get caught out?
Naklap yung gulong.
Nakalap yung gulong. Nakalap yung gulong. Hindi, matibay na gulong yan.
Matibay.
Matibay na gulong yan. Hindi mapaplat ng basta-basta yan.
Oo. And I think that's fine. Getting a tower is good, tas disengage. That's what NXP needs to do. Again, habang tumatagal to nang wala sila masyadong na-suffered na losses, hanggat di sila nawawalan ng Torre, okay si H2.
Okay.
Tatagal at lalakas tong carry na to. Kailangan lang, yung ibang miyembro din nila is kaya makipagsabayan mamaya. Diba? Kailangan hindi papers.
Yun yung ginagawa dito ng NXP Solid. Kumbaga, sige, nananalo sila ng fights, nakakuha sila ng pick-offs, pero hindi nila nakukuha yung turrets natin dito sa may mid at sa may top basta-basta. So, there is time for NXP Solid to react. Katulad nga nung game number 2, sinabi natin na if nag-scale dito si Alice, magiging malaking problema yon sa side ng NXP Solid nung game number 2.
Tama.
Ganito din naman yung sitwasyon ngayon. If mag-scale tong Alice at nakuha niya yung souls na kailangan niya to get to 50 stacks,
Nako, yun na yun.
that is going to be the start ng pagkakaroon ng problema sa isang Alice dito.
Neson, hinahabol ng gulong na may tinik. Makakatakas ngayon, hindi. Full tip going on the chase though for carry. Temps of Blaze going out. And nahila silang lahat ni Kuya Aqua. Dexter very, very low as well.
Pero si Tams
nagtatrabaho
sa baba.
Ako po, hindi napapansin si Kuya Tams. Edward getting a lot of gold as well. Pero, maganda naman sa NXP. Ito yung sabi natin na condition para magkaroon sila objective after a team fight plus wala sa posisyon ang kalaban. Nakuha nila ngayon ang turtle.
Okay. So, hindi yon totally on the side of Blacklist International lang kasi nakakuha sila ng turret sa may baba. Na-convert naman ng NXP Solid yon into that turtle. So, sabihin na lang natin, in terms of map control, I still favor the side of Blacklist International just because there is much room to move on. For NXP Solid naman dito, they can survive the next few fights na babato sa kanila ng Blacklist International. At least with H2O, with that turtle buff. At, di ba?
Buhay pa yan.
Mabubuhay siya. At mabibigyan siya ng extra protection na kailangan niya.
Yep, ang problema lang is Chester din.
Nagkakaroon din ng away dito. It is going to be the carry. Renejay dito, H2O is the target and H2O Renejay combination. Pinapakita na nila yung pangil nila dito.
Yan, nagsosolo pa si Full Clip. That is not ideal considering Edward was down already.
Actually, hindi naman nagsolo si Full Clip. Nandun si Edward. Pero kasi at least nakahanap ng paraan dito para sagutan ni H2O yung thumbs. Hindi siya, kumbaga hindi siya yung tipong threat na threat talaga. May way para ma-shred, no?
That's right. And speaking of shred, ito na yung bawa sa gitna ng labanan na gagawa ng Alice ni MB. Totoong-totoo na. And Aqua, hirap na hirap ding mag-survive doon. Sa labanan na yun, Yawi zoning everybody once more. Si Chester, pang follow-up sana. Pero hindi na daw muna kailangan for now. It's gonna be the back for Blacklist. At ang push naman para sa NXP.
Tumi-team fight na dito yung NXP Solid. Ano na sila? They are, how do I say this, confident in a way na kaya nila panalunin to. Tignan mo kung paano nila binibigyan ng malaking problema dito yung side ng Blacklist International. H2O dito, hindi nila maabot totally to take him down. Yes, damage is there, pero kasi kinakapos. And H2O has finally joined the 100 kills club in the MPLPH Season 6.
Yes, that's using Akari pa.
Kailan tayo makasasali dyan?
Pag
sa MPL nga, hindi tayo kasali sa esports. Pag
nakapaglaro na, oo. Someday. Wait for it. Wait for it, my friends. Kuya H2O, going for the chase onto Eson. Hurricane Dance, makakalagtas kaya? I don't think so. And he will go down to the power of H2O. Oy! Dadagdag pa! Nagkaroon pa ng shield?
That is the passive ng isang Akai, by the way. Kapag siya ay gumamit ng skill, nagkakaroon siya ng armor.
Kala ko makakatakas na din eh.
I thought so too. Pero masyado talaga mabilis ang chasing capability dito. H2O making the carry work. We haven't seen this hero for a long time. And right now, namamayagpag dito sa series na to. Game number 3.
Yep, it's going to be that carry nagbubunyi ang mga marksman natin. Finally, may representative na daw sila aside from Lee Sanshin kasi sawang-sawan daw sila kay Lee Sanshin eh. So, ito naman, si Kari naman ang papakitang gilas ngayon and looking like they are ready for a possible win. And tingin ko, I think they're on a good way. They're on a good way to getting this. As long as they can protect this Lord, madami silang bawas. Madami silang damage na magagawa sa Blacklist International base.
Yung ano din kasi, yung dating din talaga kasi ng NXP Solid dito, hindi sila mabuli ni Edward eh. Kasi kanina, di ba, Edward had free reign to go over them. Ngayon kasi, nakuha niya yung tabs, kinahaki nila. Ibig sabihin, para nagkaroon ng sagutan ng problema, Chester dito with the ultimate, nakapag-flicker siya palabas, lumuhod doon, no one goes down.
The 1v1 sa baba na nagaganap, Tams versus Cho. Renejay very, very low. Mukhang hindi na muna niya ipipilit. And that is going to be the successful defense para sa Blacklist.
And masaya sila doon na nakuha nila yung ganong pacing. NXP Solid dito, nag-push lahat ng waves papunta dito sa side ng Blacklist International. And that is a win in itself. Kung may na-takedown siguro isang turret, mas nanalo pa sana sila. But still, the fact remains na NXP Solid dito, they are just moving as if sa kanila yung buong mapa na to.
Totoo yan. And that's just how you do it. That's just how you do. And moving around the map like this is indication na talagang malaki-laki na din yung lamang. Hindi lang sa control sa mapa, kundi pati na din sa gold. Although, it's only 4,000 gold actually. 4,000 gold at 30 minutes, mukha siyang hindi malaki. Pero since yung gold na yan is mga nasa hero na tulad ni Kari, sa H2O, kay H2O, it actually does make NXP more threatening. Mas nakakatakot silang tingnan.
That is actually a good point, Rockhart. Still, Chester dito on the other hand. Nahuli na si Edward dito and he gets shredded off. Peel composition. Rose Gold Meteor going to H2O. Tignan natin dito kung paano pipigilan ng Blacklist International yung pagtulak dito ng side ng NXP Solid. They lost one person. How will they hold? And look at this, MB going in with the ultimate. Tignan natin, Eson dito with Hurricane Dance. Yawi getting pushed back. He will go down.
Whoa.
And they stop the push.
Grabe. Yung pasok ni MB doon actually was super commendable. Pero for some reason, they had to pull back. Someone ordered to pull back from there and he had to walk paatras, while the rest of his team just suffered so many hits, so many turret hits as well. Let's go and look at the replay dito. Hashtag Shave the Day on the Gillette Instant Replay. Maganda yung pasok ni Yawi kasama si MB. Pumuwersa na pa-forward pero looks like ang naging problema dun is they were trying to look for Full Clip who was in the Tempest of Blades at that time. And si Chester, napakababa din dun sa laban na yun. That's why they needed to back off.
And that was the Gillette Instant Replay. Hashtag Shave the Day. Rockhart, pacing ng game natin ngayon. Kari is doing work.
Yeah, he actually is doing work. H2O, 6-0-1-4. Kahit na medyo nag-fail yung ibang team fights nila, they're still making it work for H2O. He's not suffering any...
Patatawag ba nating fight? Kasi what they go for is pick off muna tapos tsaka sila sumahabol eh.
Well, fight kasi apat naman silang magkaharap.
Oh,
so,
sabagay.
hindi yun pick off na like mag-isa lang sa mapa.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, it's a fight. Overall, I think siguro they were happy with one kill pero again maybe they underestimated the power of Blacklist under the tower.
Okay. Totoo. And kahit si Popol and Koopa dito, nagkakaroon din ng problema yung alaga niya eh.
Nasasaktan eh.
Unless kontrolin mo talaga yan na hindi siya maabot ng carry,
masasaktan.
talagang mag-unload siya mag-unload si H2O dyan eh.
And this is percent HP damage. So kahit gano'ng kataas si HP niya, hindi siya ganun kasakit. Hindi siya ganun kakakunan.
And kailangan pa rin nila mag-ingat dito. They still have the retribution onto the other side. Full clip dito. He is going in, trying to actually take down someone. MB dito will be the first one to go down. And look at this, Renejay going to the backlines. Aqua dito, iba yung nasipa ni Renejay. Pero sabi niya, kakayanin pa rin naman yan, pero he will actually go down. And that is a godlike for H2O. Nahuli nila dito si Edward tsaka si Eson. Aqua, Dexter, full clip. How do you fight this?
Okay, that's gonna be it. That's the problem. Because buhay si H2O. And actually, full clip is alive naman din naman, pero I don't know. It's gonna have to be another defense game. Napaka-defensive ng dalawang team na to, sa totoo lang. Minsan, feeling ko sumusobra na eh. On a Julan instant replay, we will definitely see na ang laking bagay ni Eson keeping everyone alive in that matchup. At considering yung lagay din ngayon ni Edward, he is not as tanky as he thinks he is. That's why nasobra din yung dive niya going to H2O. That's why na-take down din siya sa laban na yun.
Actually, shoutout kay Manjin. Napaka-lupit ng galawan niya. Rinig na rinig yung galawan yun sa may gilid. Pero alam mo, Dexter dito, ang sabi naman niya,
down?
Parusahan natin yung dalawang support nila. Yawi and Chester, they go down. Is this a time na dapat kumuha ng Blacklist International ng Lord?
Dapat na yata kanina pa eh. Because they backed off. And now, pabalik na ulit si Yawi sa mapa. That was a 3v5. For a solid how many seconds?
Meron silang ibang plano, Rockhart. They go in, 7-0-5 pa rin dito si Carry, H2O. Sino-zone out sila ng isang aso. Tignan natin kung paano nila gagawin to. Renejay dito, nandun sa may backlines. He is the primary target dito for everyone onto the side of Blacklist International. They're trying to take them down. Jit Kondo, knock-up is there. He's still alive. He will go down. MB dito, nahuli silang tatlong magkakatabi. Surprised! Winter, Truncheon, Aqua dito, getting caught out. Full clip on the other hand, nandoon sa may gitna. He's trying to push, he's trying to set the pace para dito sa may Lord. But his allies will go down.
Yup, at kinokontrol din siya ni Chester na hindi siya basta-bastang makapag-clear ng wave ng dire-diretso. So he's always being forced to back off. Now this Lord, walang kasamang pupush dun sa bot lane. And feeling ko, that is a very good thing para sa NXP. They basically just nullified the Lord take by taking kills of their own after that team fight. So, I'm very curious to see how fast NXP got that. And reset na naman tayo dahil longest games na
reset na naman tayo. And yun yung naging tempo natin. Ito yung naging tema natin for the 2 games na meron tayo. Road to greatest games. And kung mabilis tong game 3 na to, anticlimactic yun.
Sa bagay, nga eh. No? Napaka-weird naman nun. Parang minadali. Kung 12 minutes, tapos agad. Hindi! Sabi ni Ginoong Valdez, todo na natin to. And it is happening. We are on the 20-minute mark almost. Teka! Teka, grabe naman yun! Ayan, Raging Sandstorm palayo, pero nasunog na siya ni Edward with the Molten Sights. Tower goes down in mid, and they are now collapsing onto the middle of the pit.
Nahuli nila si full clip dito, Renejay with the heads-up play. Aqua, kinakalmot-kalmot siya ni Iori dito sa may likod. Pero Eson, siya ang susunod na tutumba. Renejay talagang gustong-gusto niya dito makuha si Aqua. He will go down as well. Dexter dito, last target, final target for the side of Blacklist International. And they are going to march on. Nagmamadali dito yung mga members ng NXP Solid. This is the long march. This is the long march.
Sige, sa inyo ang Lord, amin ang base.
Sa inyo ang... Oh my goodness, NXP.
Oh my God,
sa
NXP.
haba-haba na nangyari, they return the favor. They win this series. 2-1. NXP Solid. Pangalawang beses sila nakita. They got over the hurdle.
They are over the hurdle,